We, students of Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology, present to you our group capstone project for the academic year 2021-22. We, our group 10 and our group members are Bhavya Mehta, Parth Chib and Bajaj. We express our gratitude to our mentors Dr. Dutt Joshi and Dr. Anil Arora, who have, through their vast experience and knowledge, been able to guide us both ably and successfully towards pursuing our project. We would like to acknowledge the cooperation of various other faculty members of the university who helped us in proceeding towards the project. The main research objectives of our project were to make an automated bicycle rental system so as to help the students who were not able to afford it. Another main objective was to create a web mobile based application so that students were able to interact with our program with some technological device. Also, one of the main objectives were to save money as well as promoting a more greener environment. The technologies used were basically divided into two parts, hardware as well as software. The hardware parts are IR sensor module, DC to DC converter, servo motor, node MCU, and RFID module, whereas the software part consisted of a web-based application which will be built by these following languages: CSS, MySQL, JavaScript, PHP, and HTML, whereas Arduino programming will be used in the node MCU.
So this is the working prototype of the hardware part of our project. This here is the most important part of our circuit, the Node MCU microcontroller. The battery used for this prototype is a 3.3 volts rechargeable cell which is placed over here. The Node MCU works on an operating voltage of 3.3 volts. This here is a DC to DC converter which is being used to step up the voltage as the operating voltage of both the servo motor and the IR sensor is 5 volts. This is a RFID module which is connected to the node MCU. This here is a temporary lock attached to the head of the servo motor which is connected to the node MCU. When the person books a cycle using the website available, the UID of the RFID is sent to the node MCU. Every person has its own card. When the card is scanned, if the UID matches, the servo motor rotates and unlocks the cycle.
So when the user visit our website, first they are greeted with the login page. The credentials will be provided by us to the user. The user need to log in with those credentials. After login, they are greeted with the choice of cycle stations where they want to pick up their cycles. Currently, we have given two choices. One is course parking and other is library parking. For example, let me select the option Station 1 Course. Then they are shown the available slots. They can click on Source Book to book the cycle. And now 10 rupees are deducted from their balance and they are given the RFID with which they can unlock the cycle. This RFID automatically sent to Node MCU via ThinkSpeak API. In a similar way, they can cancel their booking for any reason. They can also book their destination to park their cycles and also they can cancel their destination booking.
The booking has now been done. The person will now scan the card given to him. As soon as he scans the card, the servo motor rotates.